Hello, first graders. This is Miss Wilkes with today's math lesson. Before we get started with our math lesson for today, we are going to do a quick warm up. I'm going to read a word problem to you. I want you to get your pencil and paper handy so you can show your work and listen to me carefully as I read the word problem. Miss Wilkes has 34 pencils. She gives Jonathan 10 of them. How many pencils does Miss Wilkes have left? Now, if you remember, when you are solving a word problem, there are some important things that you have to do. First of all, you have to circle the important numbers, and then you have to underline the question. Miss Wilkes has 34 pencils, so I am going to circle 34. She gives Jonathan 10 of them, so I'm going to circle 10. Then I'm going to underline my question to let me know what I have to find out. How many pencils does Miss Wilkes have left? I'm going to underline that sentence. Now I have to think of a strategy that I can use to solve this problem. There are lots of strategies that we have learned. We have learned different types of strategies. We could draw a model. We could do a number line. We could do tens and ones. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do tens and ones. Miss Wilkes has 34 pencils. I'm going to draw 34 using tens and ones. That means I'm going to have 3 tens and 4 ones. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. All right, it says she gives 10 of them to Jonathan. All right, so that means I'm going to take away 10. I'm going to take away a 10. How many pencils does Miss Wilkes have left? I have 24 pencils left, 2 tens, 4 ones. I have to write my equation. 34 minus 10 equals 24. Then I'm going to write my sentence. Miss Wilkes has 24 pencils left. Remember, boys and girls, when you are solving a word problem, it's very important that you circle those numbers, underline the question, show your work using any type of strategy that works best for you, and write your equation and get the correct answer. We're going to start with today's lesson. Our objective. You can repeat after me. I can choose an appropriate tool and use it to measure a given object. So, boys and girls, we have been learning about measurement all week long. We're going to continue learning about measurement today. So, we're going to choose the appropriate tool. That means we're going to choose the best tool and use it to measure an object. For this quick activity, I want you to look at this picture. I have this track on the bottom, and I have to choose the most appropriate tools to measure. It says pick one or more of these tools to measure the length of the track. About how long is it? Circle the tools you used. All right, I want you to think for a few seconds. What tools could you use that will give you the best um, measurement for the track? Take a look at the track, look at the shape of it. Which tools could you use? Could you use the pipe cleaner? Could you use the straws? Could you use the blocks? Or could you use the string? I'm going to choose 2 tools that I would use. I want you to see if you thought of the same tools that I did. Pipe cleaner for one, and the string. I would choose those tools because the track is curved. It is not straight. So in order for me to get an accurate measurement, I would have to choose some tools that could curve and that I could straighten back out. So I would choose the pipe cleaner and the string. Boys and girls, we're going to watch the visual learning bridge for this lesson. I want you to watch, and I'm going to read it as we go along, okay? Can you measure the length of an object that is not straight? Let's find out. Uh, how is the snake different from other objects you have measured? The snake is not straight. What tools could you use to measure the snake? What tools can you use to measure something that is not straight? You can use string, a pipe cleaner, or something else that bends. Why is string or a pipe cleaner a good tool for measuring the snake? String or a pipe cleaner is a good tool for measuring the snake because you can bend it to be curvy so it will line up along the snake. How can you use string or a pipe cleaner to measure the snake? First, choose a tool. Let's use the string. Then, line the string up with the snake. Then, you can straighten the string and measure its length. How long is the snake? Try it. Drag straws to measure the length of the string. I am going to drag the straws. Remember, when you are measuring, you have to start at the end of your object. You cannot overlap like this. You have to start right after. You can't leave any gaps like this or you won't get an accurate measurement. So you no gaps, no overlaps, and go from end to end. I'm dragging the straws to measure the length of the string. All right, boys and girls, look, is it correct? Do I have any gaps? No, I do not. Do I have any overlaps? No, I do not. Did I go from end to end? Yes, I did. So the measurement is about 4 straws long. Those straws on the string measure its length. The snake is about 4 straws long. Now you know how to measure an object that is not straight. All right, boys and girls, now we know how to measure an object that is not straight. We have to use a tool in order to measure an object that is not straight. We have to use a tool that can bend. So I want you to watch part 2 of this lesson. I'm going to come back in just a few minutes in part 2 of the math lesson, and I'm going to show you how to measure something that is not straight. So be on the lookout for part 2, boys and girls. Talk to you soon.